Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Right now at noon, the Wisconsin Supreme Court hearing arguments on an abortion case. State Attorney General Josh Kaul is defending the 1849 law that doesn't ban consensual abortions. The case was filed just days after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade abortion rights. Advocates are optimistic about their chances. The court currently has a liberal majority. No word, though, on when a decision could be made. And still no word on what caused a house fire in Winona that happened yesterday on the 300 block of Laird Street. Luckily, there were no injuries. Fire officials say the house was vacant at the time.
We have a pretty nice Veterans Day ahead of us. The sun is finally shining. We had a couple gloomy days in our past, but we're finally looking forward, seeing some sunshine out there with partly cloudy skies. City Cam looks pretty nice right now, kind of looking like those Toy Story background wallpapers that we have out there. Camera is shaking a little bit because it's kind of breezy out there. Yesterday, we actually saw some near record high overnight lows as we went into Sunday morning. Eau Claire tied that high low, seeing 47. La Crosse got close, just 2 degrees shy of that. Now that it's not going to be the case as we go into the next few days. We were a bit cooler this morning with those breezy conditions, though. We felt like we were in the low 30s, even the 20s for some folks waking up this morning. Definitely on the chillier side. As we go into the afternoon, even with that sun shining, we're not going to warm up too much, staying in the mid 40s across the area. Thankfully, though, those wind speeds are going to start to die down as we get later into the day, so it's going to be a little bit more bearable, but I'll be able to break down the full forecast coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. A Freedom Honor Flight brought veterans together at UWL this morning. 2 speakers took the stage, a local vet who once guarded the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and an author sharing the story of a World War II gunner who survived a 4-mile fall without a parachute.
Part of it is an appreciation of the veterans for all that they've done for us in the past. It's a small token of being able to do something for them in the community that they all seem to enjoy.
The organization Honor Flight helps fly local vets to war memorials in Washington, D.C. And if you are a local veteran, you can grab a dozen free items at Festival Foods on this Veterans Day. It is the grocer chain's way of saying thank you for your service. The deal comes with any $20 purchase and includes things like pizza, ice cream, and coffee. All festival locations are taking part in this 7th annual tribute to those who've served. CFC High School also honoring veterans in a ceremony this morning. Retired Master Sergeant Brian Aish was the guest speaker and spoke about his service, including being shot 3 times, saving an Afghan policeman. Aish says that by telling one's story is essential in educating future generations, as personal stories are just as important as history.
You know, I want them to hear a real story from a real person, and hopefully it resonates. And you know, we're going to bring up the next generation, but then the older generation that's sitting there too is hearing it.
The Purple Heart recipients' visit ended with a special flag ceremony featuring the school's band and choir. President-elect Donald Trump continues to fill top spots in his new administration. Reports say Stephen Miller will be White House Deputy Chief of Staff. CBS's Christian Benavides has the latest from Florida.
Following his decisive victory, President-elect Donald Trump is wasting no time building his administration. Trump announced former ICE Director Tom Homan will be his border czar.
I'm honored the president asked me to come back.
Homan appeared on Fox and Friends this morning.
Public safety threats and national security threats will be the priority.
Trump has tapped New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik to serve as ambassador to the United Nations. Stefanik made national headlines last year, questioning university presidents during hearings on anti-Semitism on college campuses.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Penn's code of conduct when it comes to bullying and harassment? Yes or no?
It can be harassment.
The answer is yes.
Other high-level staffing discussions are still underway. CBS News has learned Republican Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee, a staunch opponent of Ukraine aid, is being considered for Secretary of State, along with Senator Marco Rubio and former Director of National Intelligence Rick Grenell.
whatever role I hold going forward, it's going to be advancing the positions that President Trump has articulated that the American people overwhelmingly supported.
President-elect Trump is also trying to exert influence over Congress and the next Senate Majority Leader. In a post directed at the 3 Republican contenders, he wrote whoever wins should allow him to make recess appointments to his cabinet that don't require Senate approval. He also said the Senate shouldn't approve any judges until he takes office. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Coming up, the price of borrowing could be headed even lower. The Fed's latest move and what it means for your wallet next.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric Where Have You Been All My Life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley You Can Save Up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
It's not too early for Carpets to Go to talk about a holiday flooring sale because you'll want that flooring in and ready to impress for holiday entertaining. Laminate floors starting at just $3.25 a square foot. Snap together luxury vinyl tile starting at $5.25 a square foot. Your carpet remnant purchase comes with a free 6-pound pad. Ask about 6 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Get your home ready for the holidays with a little help from Carpets to Go during the holiday sale going on now in Onalaska.
Does your child have sleep disorders, ADHD, ADD, speech issues, or mouth breathing? These are a few symptoms of a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it can cause disrupted sleep, TMJ pain, snoring, and other health problems. At Allen Dental, our myofunctional therapist will develop a plan to retrain the face, mouth, and throat muscles, leading to better sleep, mouth alignment, and nasal breathing, which has so many benefits for overall health. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your appointment.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you, providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley Mommy Needs This More Than Anything Else in the World Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley You Can Get 0% Interest for 72 Months Black Friday event.
Welcome back. In your Money Watch report, the cost of borrowing is likely to come down some more. That news coming after the Federal Reserve just cut interest rates by a quarter point. Some economists are predicting another rate cut when the Fed meets again next month. And Volkswagen is recalling more than 114,000 vehicles over an airbag issue. The German automaker says the driver's side front airbag inflator could explode due to propellant degradation after long-term exposure to high humidity, high temperatures, and high-temperature cycling. Models affected include 2017 to 2019 Beetles and various Passats from some years between 2006 to 2017. If you own one of those, you can get a free replacement front airbag module at the dealership. Nissan, meanwhile, looking to slash 9,000 jobs. The reason is sluggish sales and rising costs. Nissan's CEO is also cutting his salary in half. Nissan sales have dropped in the U.S. with Tesla, Ford, and Toyota now dominating the market. That was a look at your consumer news this afternoon. As we head to break, we'll take a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.42% APY.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
It was a good decision having my wife here. I couldn't do it no more. I took care of her for 6 years. I feel that she's safe here. I feel that anytime that she's got a problem, they can get a hold of me, and they have, and they've got a hold of me, which is really, I'm glad that they have. And I've sat in the hallway and watched people bring their loved ones in here, and they were nervous and that, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They just take really good care of you at this facility. And that's what it's all about. As long as your wife is happy, or your husband, when you come to a place like this, that's all you're asking for, that they're happy.
Menards is your lighting headquarters. We have a great selection of lights from top brands, including Good Earth Lighting. Whether you're looking for a light that complements your unique style or helps with your home projects, we have you covered. Check out this 44-inch, 10,000 lumen LED shop light featuring a durable aluminum body with a tread plate design. Perfect for tough environments. Get it for only $29.98 after an 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
There's been a lot of interest in interest these days.
Savers, it's your turn. Let us pique your interest at Park Bank with 4.89 APY on one-year CDs.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
UW Eau Claire is being given a unique opportunity to work with the U.S. Navy. Tonight at 10, we'll tell you what they're doing and how it's benefiting not only the students involved, but the future of the university itself. Tonight at 10.
Abortion restrictions are taking a severe toll on women seeking abortions. That is according to a study which found both the financial and psychological burdens of abortion have grown worse since the Supreme Court shut down the constitutional right to the procedure in 2022. Many women are now paying for abortions out of pocket, especially if they have to cross state lines. Many also reported anxiety and depression due to the difficulty in getting medical care. Some children with asthma may also experience memory problems. A study found asthmatic children scored lower on memory tests than children without asthma. The problem was worse. The younger children developed asthma and could even extend to attention problems. The study's authors say more research is needed to fully understand why. And state laws restricting divorce are linked to higher homicide rates against pregnant women. The American Medical Association looked at how divorce laws and reproductive health care in different states impacts violence against women. The study also found states that had greater access to reproductive health care like contraception and abortion had lower rates of homicide against pregnant women. Those were some of the day's top health headlines as we take a live look outside from City Cam 8. Looking great out there. Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
When we went over the agenda and they presented options, they could do a little bit of it or all of it, and I chose to have it all done so they could address all the problems at one time, and then we would have all our issues taken care of.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
Join us for the 60th Annual Holiday Fair, November 21st through 24th at the La Crosse Center. The first 1,000 guests each day win a free Holiday Fair tote bag, see Santa and Rudolph, or win door prizes. See you there.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it.
Right now, receive 0% APR for 60 months and up to $2,300 off BX Series tractor packages. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Well, when they came to install things, they were very timely. They were very professional and told us exactly how long we would be without water, which was helpful to plan. You know, they came in, did the job, they left, you didn't even know they were there.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
Well, that city cam is definitely a little confusing because we do have that sunshine out there. However, we're staying cooler on the cooler side today. Although, believe it or not, we're actually going to be near our average highs, even though we will be on that cooler side. We've just been so lucky with this above average weather that we've been having for the past month or so. Right now, we're sitting at 48 in La Crosse, 46 in Eau Claire. Still feeling a little bit cooler than that, again, because of those winds that we have out there. Now, that jet is moving off to our east. It did spend some time over northern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin earlier, giving some stronger wind gusts out there, but it'll slowly be moving away, giving us some more pleasant weather as we go into the afternoon. Here's a look at our maximum wind gusts that we've seen so far today. 37 miles an hour in La Crosse, 39 in Eau Claire, and again, this is probably the highest that we'll see today as those winds are really going to start to calm down once that jet keeps moving away. Here's a look at what the strongest gusts were in northern Wisconsin and Minnesota. Again, that's where that jet went right over. In the UP, we saw a report of 56 mile an hour wind gusts just from that jet overhead. So it is a little bit gusty out there. That's going to continue on into the next few days as well. However, it's not going to be nearly as high as we saw this morning. Here we are right now, still seeing some gusts around 30 miles an hour, although as we go into the rest of the afternoon, we're going to start to calm down to more of a light breeze, still kind of breezy out there, but when we get to the evening, that's when it really starts to calm down, seeing some lighter winds out there. Now, as we look at our surface map, this is what is going to be showing what our next weather maker is going to be. Here's that cold front that passed through this morning, giving us these cooler conditions, and then that jet with that low pressure system is slowly going to be making its way out, although we will see some breezier conditions still because this high pressure and low pressure off to our northwest are going to be interacting, giving us some gustier conditions for the next few days. As we move out from Tuesday going into Wednesday, we'll see this frontal system slowly moving in, and that's actually going to give us our next chance of rain as we go through most of the day. Wednesday, it's going to slowly move across, giving us some good dusting of some sprinkles, possibly going into Thursday morning as well. Not really looking like it's going to be too impactful in terms of accumulation amounts, still just seeing anywhere from maybe a tenth to potentially a half an inch of rainfall with that frontal system. So overall, not too impactful, but another good dusting of rain. And the good news is, after this wet start that we've had to the month, that's the only chance of rain we have coming up for the next week. So we're actually staying mostly dry this week. Going into tonight, that cold front's really making an impact on our overnight lows. Everyone getting below freezing tonight. 29 for the low in La Crosse, 27 for that low in Eau Claire. And again, with those breezy conditions, it's going to feel a little bit cooler than that. So when you wake up tomorrow, make sure you're maybe bringing your hat and mittens because it's going to be a little bit chilly out there. And then tomorrow will still warm up to near average, getting into the upper 40s. Again, here's those averages for this time of year. We're actually right there. Even though it's feeling cold tonight, that's where we should be. That should be what we're seeing every single night. So take it in, maybe start getting used to it, but don't miss it too much because it's going to be the only night that we're having it. We'll get right back up to well above average as we get towards the end of the week. And then again, it looks so nice with only one main rain chance of rain coming up. A big difference from what we had the last few weeks.
Yes, yeah, we need it. It
More
helps
sunny
with the
days.
mood, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Love to see it, especially on a Monday. We need
especially
it for sure.
on a Monday.
Thank you, Nicole. Coming up, something old and something new at this year's Macy's Parade. We'll tell you who's joining the lineup as brand new balloons straight ahead.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
I kind of think of our airport like a small business. It really is super important that we support our local businesses, and that's what helps make a community thrive.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Hi, my name is Damian Clark. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. Most plans include the Humana Healthy Options Allowance, a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items. The Healthy Options Allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana networks. So call the number on your screen now and ask about a Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And remember, annual enrollment ends on December 7th. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
When people come to La Crosse, for those that are relocating to La Crosse, knowing that they've got convenient travel to be able to get out of La Crosse to travel outside of the area is important to them, as well as bringing family and friends in for visiting.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Download the News 8000 app today. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The 98th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City is now less than 3 weeks away. This year, 6 new featured character balloons will debut. They include Disney's Minnie Mouse, Extraordinary Nora, and the Elf on the Shelf, as well as Gabby and Goku from Dragon Ball and Spider-Man. The Macy's Parade lineup will be one of the largest yet, with more than 5,000 volunteers. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, and everything is on sale in living room, dining room, bedroom, and mattresses. Take an extra 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years. Plus, all Christmas decor is 50% off. The Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture ends Friday.
Improving your home, improving your life with new windows. If you are tired of old windows that don't open or close properly, that are drafty and cold, that are rotting and falling apart, your life can be better. Enjoy comfort, convenience, and peace of mind with new windows. Feel good when your home looks great inside and out. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store, 524 Copeland, La Crosse.
Toma Health's Hospice Touch and Palliative Care supports patients and families with compassionate care.
For Toma Health Hospice, we have the Serenity House that is an 8-bed hospice residence where the resident can receive 24-hour care from our hospice staff.
We would be happy to recommend this facility to anyone considering long-term care.
Toma Health Hospice and Palliative Care, caring for our community.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
During the Veterans Day mattress sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Plus, get free delivery and setup. The Veterans Day sale, going on now at Home Sleep Express.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Well, we just want to wish a happy Veterans Day to any veterans out there. Definitely a good day to maybe go get a hot coffee because you're probably going to need it with those breezier and cooler conditions. Staying in the 40s today, but again, another reminder that's actually our normal for this time of year. Very weird to think about. We should be sitting in the 20s. That's normal for the overnight lows. And then again, we should be seeing our first snow, but we don't really have that in the forecast. So
we're getting spoiled, right?
We are getting spoiled.
We are not used to it. All right, Nicole, thank you. And thank you for joining us. Happy Veterans Day again. We'll see you back here tonight.